So I haven't made a video in a while that was more or less talking about issues that we see or whatever out there in the industry. One of the big things that I saw recently, which didn't make absolutely any sense to me, was someone made a post and was like, hey, can I run water meth on my, well, hold on, I'm going to see if this is one of the Corvettes we built. And it is. C7 that we did a GPI cam on. Beautiful car. Anyway, so people, someone asked, hey, can I run water meth on a stock Hemi engine? A stock 345, so 5.7 Hemi, 2003 to new, whatever. One of the things is a lot of people, what the hell, that was weird. A lot of people were commenting, no, absolutely not. You can't do that. This, and this, and other crap. Someone even went on to say, oh, do you see all the big record cars on the drag strip list? They're not running water meth, so that means that it doesn't do nothing for you. One of the other issues that we saw people say, I said, hey, Hemis are prone to detonation. Water meth, actually, even on a virtually stock Hemi, could be beneficial. And someone said, well, that doesn't make any sense because you wouldn't be able to run an 87 in it then. I can't even begin to, and I feel like an asshole the way that I'm talking right now, because it sounds like I'm making fun of people for being mentally challenged, but I'm not. I'm just mind blown that people will go out of their way to make these comments towards people without doing any research on their own. And so what it is that the hemispherical engine, based on design, when a spark plug fires, physically there's a huge area where the flamethrower needs to cover. The problem with that is it means that you need more timing to efficiently burn it, which is part of the reason why we have two spark plugs now, is to help burn that flame front. But most of you know who tune Hemis and LS engines and Coyotes and other things like that know that, you know, a Hemi engine, you'll put like 20 to 23 degrees of timing in it, where an LS engine, you're like 24 to 30 degrees of timing. It's because of the cylinder design. Just the hemispherical engine just cannot take the timing, which is where the water meth comes in. 118 octane for water meth, meaning you can throw more timing at it without having to worry about detonating your cylinder. Now, you throw it on a stock engine, you know, yeah, sure, you could gain anywhere from 5 to 30 horsepower on a stock engine just throwing water meth on it. More or less closer to the small amount. But by putting it on a stock engine, it gives you the ability to tune for it and actually make more power. So on a stock Hemi, we were able to pick up between 27 and 33 horsepower depending on the model. And depending on the computer system, because some computers just have a lot more stuff in them that we can change and modify. With that being said, we are fighting the entire time. We're fighting knock retard the whole time, trying to make power. You eliminate that, and now we can actually make power the way we want to without having to worry about knock retard all the damn time. So, I guess what I'm getting at is that, damn it, fucking Snickers, I guess. Water meth is beneficial to every engine, every combustion engine, diesel, gasoline, turbo diesel, turbo gas, stock, whatever, is 100% beneficial to run it, especially with the compression that today's engines make. You know, it's not the 80s where you get engines that are 9-to-1, you know, compression ratio. You know, a stock Hemi should be like 10.5, 11-to-1. That's beneficial. Anytime that you're creating high compression, you're having octane issues, high RPMs, heavy load like pickup trucks, water meth is super beneficial. Damn it. And I'm not even a vendor. This isn't just some guy who's like trying to sell some kits. I'm not doing that. I'm not a vendor for any water meth companies right now. The water meth that I'm running on my personal eco diesel here is a kit from Snow Performance that's made for like a Honda Civic. and I'm buying pieces separately and making my own personal kit that I like best for what I'm doing. Right now it's 375 milliliter per minute nozzle, and it sprays at 15 psi and up, and it just sprays the whole time. That's really not that great. We're going to switch over probably to a larger nozzle, and then switch over to like start at 5 to 10 psi and cut off at 30 psi. Anyway, we're hoping to put 20 plus horsepower on the dyno just with adding water meth on top of this, and then modifying the tuning as well. But the best part about water meth is that you can run pure water if you really want to all summer, and in winter you can technically just go buy the negative 32 windshield washer fluid. That's 70% methanol, 30% water, and it's like $3 a gallon or $2 something a gallon. It might even be cheaper in the winter. Like right now I got to refill my tank again. I got a 7-gallon tank. I'm sure I got to probably refill it, but I'm running water, and then we put a couple gallons of 30% methanol water in as well, just to see if there's any notable difference on the smaller amounts, which there really isn't. 118 octane, which obviously on diesel, 118 octane is just a completely pointless number. But with that being said, water meth is beneficial. Quit telling people that it's not beneficial. It is beneficial for literally every engine. Every single engine out there right now in today's market can find a reason to run water meth. And I highly recommend it. Whether it's snow performance, AEM, whatever, get with your tuner, get some water meth on your build, because most engines fail. Most engines fail that we've seen, most engine failures that we've seen have all been from detonation, which easily could have been fixed by running a stronger fuel or running a water meth system. So again, quit telling people they can't run water meth on their Hemis and their stock LS engines and whatever else, because you definitely can. I got a lot of my smoke cleared up from the water meth, and the smoke was there on purpose. We put the smoke there, and then we put the water meth on to try and make more power over the limitations we had on the EcoDiesel, and from there we're backing off the fuel until it cleans up while running the water meth, which means we'll have our highest possible horsepower tune for the current mods, and then we'll be clean, so we don't have to worry about blowing black smoke everywhere and pissing people off, which can sometimes be fun, but in today's world, more or less that's probably what's getting most of these places shut down, is blowing black clouds everywhere.